I mean, we're definitely a very young team right now, but we got a lot of older veterans coming in that have had success winning championships. We already had Tyson there. We got Barbosa. We just signed him. We got Jared Dudley coming back. So we got a good mix of players, a good group of guys, a good group of character guys. That are going to come together. And like I said, our goal is to be better and to make the playoffs and to really do some nice things this year. Have a successful year. So we're looking forward to doing that.
Brandon, there's been much discussion about how super teams are bad. Some are saying it's good for the NBA, especially with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors. Can I just ask your view of that move?
Of Kevin Durant?
Going to the Warriors.
I mean, he did whatever he thought was best. And like I said, for me, I'm never going to fault a man for doing what he thinks is going to be best for his career. And, that's what he thought was best. So I think everybody should have the freedom to choose where they want to go or wherever they think is going to help their career, and help them win a championship. So that's what he did. And teams now just have to, find a way to compete, and that's what teams have been doing, trying to make certain moves, trying to make strategic moves to make sure they still can, compete. And even in Golden State, just because they added Kevin Durant doesn't mean that they win the championship. They lost a lot of key bench guys, a lot of key players that they still have to find chemistry and make sure their team is just as good as they've been.
Brandon, your style of play suits the style that we use, speedy, faster-paced basketball. Any advice on how we can take advantage of all of these, shall we say, positive aspects of our game here in Asia, and specifically in the Philippines?
Definitely, especially for today's game, having speed and quickness is something that you definitely need, no matter what size you're at. If you're quicker and faster than a lot of players, that's an advantage. So just being able to understand that and knowing how and when to use that is definitely going to be an advantage for any player, no matter where you're at.
The Suns are one of the most storied franchises in the NBA. Do you think that Phoenix doesn't get the credit it deserves as a basketball-loving city?
I think we definitely know, especially people that play in Phoenix, the history and how much the fans support, a team that's energized and a team that's goal-driven and really looking to make some noise and really be a powerhouse team in the NBA. We know how much the fans come out, especially when the team is doing well, and we're trying to like I said, make sure we get that buzz back in Phoenix, and we're slowly working on that. And we think as we continue to grow with a young team and we get the right guys in there, that we're going to get Phoenix to where it has been. And like I said, we know that the fans, we have great fans. If you're there in Phoenix, you know that. So like I said, it's just for us to have the type of team to where the rest of the NBA and the rest of the world sees how much the fans love and support the team.
Well, with all the moves that are happening right now in the Western Conference, obviously with Golden State, does this make the Western Conference even tougher than it was?
I don't think so. Kevin Durant was already in the West, so it's not like he, changed teams and made a bad team a good team. He went to a great team already, so I don't think it changed the landscape. The West was already a tough conference, so I don't think it makes the conference any tougher. I think, like I said, we're going to see a lot of teams continue to get better, make some changes, and it's going to be exciting year of basketball.